Hello and welcome to today's video. Today I would like to talk about this experience on the computer. It is the Great Exhibition of 1851 in the UK. Now this was, as far as I know, some kind of World's Fair that, like the one they had in America. And I believe it was at the Crystal Palace, which no longer exists. And the man that's made this, called Keith, which is explained in the video when you first arrive by pushing the big button, has tried to recreate it in 3D. There he is, I believe, the man. And he's got a drone. And it also explains that some of the pieces no longer exist or are no one knows where they are, or you can't get access to see them, and he's looking for donations to actually have 3D representations in the software. Now, I've been on many different VR museum experiences. One of my favourites is the Light Field by Google. That's quite nice because you can move around inside the photograph. But along these lines, I've been to Versailles. I've looked at the Mona Lisa in the Louvre. I looked at the Smithsonian one. Which other ones have I looked at? There's I think it's just called VR Museum. That's very nice. But nothing, as far as I know, is on this kind of scale. This is probably the biggest one I've ever seen, and it has potential to be astonishing. I don't know if there's going to be any extra rooms with other museums artifacts in there, or whether it's just going to be solely dedicated to this one exhibit. I'm going to spend many hours in this once I get through the turnstile. Just a little joke, you just have to go around and in you go. I wish the guy all the best with this. If I was choosing, there are things that I would love to see in VR, like Dante's Gates of Hell by Rodin. I'd love to see that. Obviously I've got the Mona Lisa in the Mona Lisa VR software. Fascinating, absolutely fascinating, especially recreating things that have been lost. It's amazing. Look how big the halls are, just behind this picture. I was just taking a moment there to just observe that. But look at the size of this. It might even be the biggest room I've seen in VR. Fascinating. If anybody knows any museum experiences that I might not have seen, I've seen the Egyptian one, I've seen the ones I've already mentioned, but if anybody knows of any other ones, because I find them quite difficult to find. Take care, everybody. There will be a link to this in the description. It's free. Cheerio.